Hi, this is Sergio again from Sergio's Menu, and today we have two of my friends, Don and Don, and today they're going to have lunch with me, and we're going to make simple frittata. Actually, we're going to make it three, so that's simple frittate. We're going to make a spaghetti or pasta frittata, which is here. We have penne, some mozzarella, garlic of course, basil, and grated cheese. Over here we have oyster mushrooms, pepper, and onion, and this is going to be a simple frittata also. And the next one we're going to do is spinach and ham, and we're going to have some shallots to go with that to make the taste a little bit more interesting. And of course, all this would be worthless unless we have some good wine that we're going to have with this, and I just drew that from my wine cellars. The other ingredients we need is salt and pepper, eggs of course, we do need eggs, and we have oil and vinegar for all the other ingredients for the frittata and the salad. We're here making the frittata finally, and you can see I already started some of these vegetables sauteing, or sweating as I like to call them, because they're not really totally sauteed. And with the onions and the peppers, I'm going to add these little, they're really big, as you can see they're pretty big, but I cut them up, and they're oyster mushrooms. They're nice and chewy, they're delicious, and it's going to make a good frittata. So they're going to be cooking up a little bit to get them a little tender, and then we'll add the eggs a little bit later, and we'll take care of the business there, and I'll show you how it's done. On this other pan, you can see I have nothing in there except a little olive oil, but in order to make a frittata, and it doesn't stick to the pans, you need quite a bit of olive oil. And we have some pure olive oil from a local vendor. Put some more in here. And we're going to beat the eggs, or scramble them, or whatever you want to call them. Take a fork, you don't need a whisk. My mother never used a whisk. She didn't know what a whisk was. We had forks. She used a fork for everything. We're going to start on the bottom of the pan with half of this batter, and you can see that it's pretty hot, and it's cooking there. Once it sets up a little bit, and you can see how it's setting up, it's still pretty loose in the middle there, but it's got quite a way to go before it cooks. We're going to put the pasta in there. We don't need all of it because you can see it's covering it pretty well. We're going to take a little bit of basil. And we have here some, not fresh anymore, but it's about 3-day-old mozzarella. Sprinkle that on top. And let that cook up a little bit. Once it gets a little more firm, I'm going to top it with the rest of this egg batter. Put the garlic in this one. We put the garlic in a little bit later because we don't want the garlic to burn. And again, we take the eggs, beat them up. Oops. Make sure that the eggs are all incorporated into this good vegetable mixture. And before we turn them over, we're going to put some salt in there. And some pepper. So we're back again, and you can see this one. I've had a little difficulty turning it, but you can do it. And I've turned it once, and I'll show you with this one the technique in turning the frittata. You have to be very, very quick, very nimble, and you have to be very confident that it will do it. It's like Luke Skywalker. Believe. Ready? Well, let me show you again. Ouch. Put the plate on top of the pan. With one swift motion, you just flip it over. A little bit fell out, but that's okay, because the rest of it is going to go back in the pan.
Boy, doesn't that look good? That smells good too.
I hope it tastes good. We'll rinse this off. While we're back, the other one I already plated. This one you can see how fluffy it got after about 3 or 4 minutes of cooking. And we're going to plate this one also and show you how nice it looks when you have a non-stick pan.
Oh man,
Now, that's a non-stick pan.
perfetto.
Perfetto. I'm going to do the other one before we eat. Meanwhile, my friends and I are going to have a little drink of wine while we're doing the third one, and maybe the third one will come out a lot better than the first two. So, we'll see you in a little bit. Well, here we are again with the third frittata, and you can see I'm beating the eggs, but as I'm beating the eggs, my friends have me all aflutter about all the cooking things that they're talking about, and one of the things they're talking about is barbecue ribs and dry rubs and wet rubs, and I don't know what I'm doing here for these guys today, but I hope these will be as good as what they're talking about because my mouth is watering. Anyway.
Good.
What's in that one?
This is spinach, ham, and what else is in there? Onions? I think it was, yeah, shallots. Well, we're on the final phase of this delicious lunch, and you can see that we've taken care of the water glasses. It seems that they're not necessary anymore. So we're just going right for the wine.
And take care of your guests.
Yes, that's right. And, we have the final frittata still doing its job over there. We'll cut that up a little later. But meanwhile, I have this, this is the pasta frittata, and I'm going to put a little garnish on top. I already put some cheese on there, and now we're going to plate it up for these young men.
Thank you.
One for Don, one for Don.
Thank you.
And the third one is for Jeffrey. He's our video man. He hasn't said much, but he's still here. Well, the frittata have been plated. I just served my friends here and the cameraman his dish. I'm going to give them a little bit of bread from the Lalo di Tanastor and Jeanette. It's a Lanciano bread. It's delicious. Go there and get one if you can. Nice and crispy. Right here, right here, right here. And the final step is to make a little salad to go with this simple Italian preparation here. Olive oil, salt, vinegar. This is red wine vinegar in case you're interested in knowing what kind it is.
Muy sombroso.
That's not Italian.
No, it isn't. I'm not taking Italian. I'm taking Spanish class.
Ah. There's my dish now.
You can taste the basil in there.
This is the first time I've eaten frittata with pasta in it.
Oh, it's a staple.
Yeah.
And again, the trick is to make it, if you can, with a stick-free pan.